Okay, boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, Hosenberg, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 6:37 West Coast time, 9:37 East Coast time, man. Make sure everybody's tapping in. We got KXRM Radio in the house, man. Let's give them a round of applause real quick. Welcome them to the show. Give me a second, yeah. Hold on.
What up? What up? What up?
For sure, man. How's your night going, bro?
Shit, I can't complain. God woke me up this morning and shit, money is
Yeah.
still green. So,
No, okay, for sure. Okay, boom. So tell us a little bit about how long you've been in the radio slash music lane, and basically what got you in to really radio that side, because I know you was an artist before, correct?
more so of a songwriter. I mean, I've done some performing or whatever, but more so it's been in the songwriting realm. So songwriting just kind of started with poetry and then it just manifested into music. And then where the radio kind of like aligned and came in for me was, all right, you got these songs that slap, but what the fuck is you gonna do with them? Like
Okay.
everybody want to charge you hella money and hella bread to do some type of promotion, but they promotion is shit.
Yeah.
They overselling it and under delivering, and you get to a point to where you just get tired of being frustrated and promising yourself this time it's gonna be better, this time it's gonna be better. But the only person that's really gonna fight for you is the motherfucker that you look at in the mirror. And so me and my older son were sitting down and I was like, I need a name. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, I need a name for a radio station. And he was like, well, it should be called, Killjoy Radio. And I'm like, that's dope. But then I needed an acronym. And that's where kind of like my homeboy Eliza, he was like, we're going to shorten it down because for certain people that want to do music, they're like, I don't want to have the name Killjoy. They thought they associated that with like negative connotation and shit. And
Okay.
so we shortened it to KRXM because KRXM popped a lot more. And when COVID hit, that just opened up a lot of doors. We probably interviewed anywhere from I think a little bit over 300 different artists all around the world, all mostly independent, some mainstream, but
Yeah.
primarily the focus is the underdog. The people that don't have people fighting for them.
Yeah, no, I've seen there's you interview a lot of different people too. I've been seeing like the different people doing movies, doing books. So you're just like basically kind of like a media outlet now, kind of in a way, because they could just get exposure from doing that interview with you, whatever it may be that they're promoting, a book, music, uh, a movie, modeling, stuff like that.
Correct. We want to help independent creatives tell their story and show them the proper way to be able to do it. So it's not so much all the time about having a budget. It's more so that's not the initial thing. Like a lot of radio stations or, promoters, it's like,
Yeah,
okay, well, how much money you got? Depending on how much money you got, I'm gonna figure out what type of lie I'm gonna sell you. For us, it's more so about figuring out what that talent is and creating a community that if you put something in it, you're gonna get something out of it
yeah,
and really building like that bond and friendships. Most of the artists that we sit down with or the creators that we sit down with, I am genuinely friends with, or we are, at least acquaintances. And I put something in the pot for them, they put something in the pot for me, and we
yeah.
collectively we growing together.
Okay. Okay, so you're just more on the basically like just trying to give them. You're not really worried about the budget or trying to take it really any money from them. You just want to give them that exposure, that promotion, and it's kind of I heard you in your words like the right promotion, because a lot of promoters will kind of like ring you around and ask you for this, ask you for that. They might post your story a couple. They might post you on their story a couple times, but it's not really something like that's like an interview is bigger than that because you're telling your whole story and different things like that. Like, yeah, you could get some
Right.
clout off of a story from a promoter promoting it, but you're gonna get more viewers and people tuning into you, an audience with an interview. I feel like,
Yeah, everything is like an investment. So it's like the interview is the first investment. It's like let us put something inside of you. And then based on the curated conversation, it allows us to be able to get to know you for different paid opportunities, whether it's shooting your music video, whether it's doing music licensing, whether it's doing collaborative content, because we are the gateway
yeah,
as far as introducing you into different projects because we do shoot movies, we shoot TV series, and we also do radio promotion and music licensing and placements. So it's
yeah. I would
like the
love to see what's up
gateway.
with the movies, bro. Just let me know. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to come to the H.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, we are currently filming a TV series right now called The Bold and the Busy, which is it explores loosely, the life that people are living, passing sexually transmitted diseases around, but then it also involves like the scamming and people like on the run.
Okay.
So it's almost like Houston's version of The Shy or Power. It's dope. It's gonna be 10
Okay, so that's
episodes the
that
first
type of
season.
concept, like that type of show, like the
Right.
Shire Power. Okay.
Right. So we're shooting in 6K high definition. We're editing in DaVinci Resolve, and it's a really good time for creatives. And then art people that are music artists that decide that they want to be characters in the show. We are also placing their music in the film, so that way they get
Okay.
licensing credit and
That's
streaming
dope.
credits.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a plus because then they're getting all that credit, the exposure, all that different things in
And
one.
you're generating income if you're registered with a PRO, like BMI or ASCAP. You're going to get royalties.
Yeah, yeah,
And
of course.
we show you how to do all that and make sure that you're registered with Sound
Okay.
Exchange. So it's like showing you the proper way to make this hobby a career that becomes lucrative for yourself.
Okay, no, for sure, for sure. Okay, that's dope. So yeah, that's so basically you guys have a lot of different things that you can help somebody with in marketing, promoting, basically trying to get it just different ways to help their image out, their likeliness, basically stuff like that in a
That
way.
part. That part, whatever it is that you want to do creative wise, we can help you, whether it's digital marketing, whether it's songwriting, whether it's placing you in films, whether it's helping create your content between KRXM Radio and Big Energy Media. Big Energy Media, is our publicists. They're the ones that handle all of the media and the filming and everything and stuff like that. And KRXM Radio is the platform where we promote you and handle mostly, music and music licensing.
Okay, okay. All right, dope, dope. Okay. So basically, why just IG Live? Do you just do the interviews on there? Is there a reason why? Is that really like that's where a lot of people come from a lot of it? Like, is it that's where you really got a lot of like they like Instagram was a big part of it and in COVID and stuff like that, or you use different other different platforms as well?
So we're getting ready to, when things slow down a little bit on the filming side, start expanding and getting into to Twitch. Instagram Live is just where we have our following, and that's just kind of where when COVID hit, I knew shit about getting on social media. I was sitting
Oh,
there
okay.
like just blowing loud and shit, and was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, I can't get into different states to work with different artists. How am I going to
Yeah.
be able to connect with them? And
Okay.
so I basically showed myself how to go on Instagram Live, and it started with this show called Tunes at Noon. I would be high as a kite at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would invite people on, and we'd have a small little conversation, and then they perform their music, and then from there it just kind of like expanded to like music and conversation. And then I met this girl named Peachy in the UK, which opened up the market where we had UK artists, and slowly but surely, like we went from like 3 people to like
Uh,
100 people to 200 people to you look up and we got 1,000 people on the live, and it's being referred to the explore page, and people all around the world are patching in talking about, can I
hell yeah.
perform, can I perform, can I perform? And
Yeah.
it's just, and then we slowed down a little bit because we got more into the video side, and I didn't like the fact that you can't control everybody's internet. So sometimes you'll have a
True.
good conversation with
Yeah.
people, but their internet will be buffering, and you can't like edit it out because it's live,
What I was gonna
especially,
yeah.
yeah.
What
Because
I was gonna
with
say is this
Instagram,
right here, this program right here, you could be able to be on 5 platforms at the same time. Like the only thing that I'm not on right now is Instagram, but I'm on
right,
Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, and you can edit everything out. Like say if this if you heard like a sound like something in the background, it was like a feedback, I could just take it right out and clip it. That's the thing
that's
that's cool.
live.
Yeah.
That's live, and that's where we want to get to. But I also I don't necessarily want to be the face of it. So that's the other thing too. Like we want to find more people and be able to employ them and give them the opportunity to be the face of
Okay. So
KRXM
would that be
now,
more
and,
so
and give
like
more creatives.
would that be more so like play the Renegades role?
People like Play the Renegade, big shout out to him because he has an album releasing February the 27th. So, sort of him, but sort of not, because he kind of stepped down. He's one of the co-owners, and he stepped down to kind of promote. and focus more on his music. We want to give
Okay.
younger people like in their 20s, or like 18 or even some young as like 16 that
Yeah.
want to be content creators and curators and give them the opportunity to be able to earn income and pay them. Because it's like at some point you have to realize like I'm 47 years old. I don't know what the trends are and how to attract an 18-year-old or
Yeah.
how to
Not
attract a
every.
20
Yeah.
year old. We connected, on different terms. You came on my platform and we just linked, and I know how to hold a good conversation, but at the same token, more young people want to see young people, and you're only
Yeah.
going to
Not for
grow
sure.
better when you have something that's familiar. When you got somebody like that's old like me, like it just don't go like that.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. No, that's true. But like, yeah, we did have a dope conversation. You definitely got me some more people to tune in to my platform and my music from that interview. So I appreciate that. And that was dope. And you also sent me that open verse and stuff real quick because you're like, hey, we could work. And I was thinking, because
Yeah, man,
when
I
people,
ain't got no off switch. If you want to get it, I want to get it. The dope ain't gonna sell it, so people can
yeah,
get high off of everything that we do.
yeah, because sometimes when somebody says, hey, let's work, you might get the track or the open verse like 4 or 5 months later, because they're not really
Because people
like
don't be
serious about it.
serious. Yeah, time is money though. Like you not gonna really build no real relationship with somebody bullshitting. It just don't
Not for
go
sure.
like that.
Hell yeah, bro. But yeah, shit, really, lately I've been trying to like get into this little editing side, just doing like cover art and different things like that. Um,
Mm,
so I'm just doing that on the side and these interviews, doing this platform. But I still got my music, out on all platforms right now. King Truth and Flip We Trust, King Truth, Flip the Script. Those are two tapes that are on all platforms right now. Um, so I just kind of put the music on the side, kind of, and focus more on like the streaming and like
yeah.
interviews and different things like that. And then, like I said, I got these twins on the way in April and stuff like that. My son's almost 2, so it's just been a lot going on. I've been trying
You
to just,
said twins?
yeah, twin girls, bro, in April. Yeah.
Damn, you did your son just started walking. You got two more on the way. We getting you a TV for Christmas. no, no more
Hey,
pussy for you,
my
bro.
son already on that tablet, bro. Already, I'm trying to get him off that
No
tablet
more for
already.
you. He said twins. Yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's cheaper to keep her though. You better
Not for
hug her
sure,
tight,
bro. But
because that child support is a
that
motherfucker.
it's just more so like, I'm trying to get on my all on my shit right now, and and have some shit to create longevity income that I could put back to the kids right now and stuff like that. So like I
That's
said, I
what
got
it's
my
all
business
about.
Flip Paradise LLC. I just opened
Hmm.
that up last year. I'm just trying to get everything in order right now for the drop shipping, for the Shopify and stuff like that. So definitely, when I do get some merch, I'm gonna throw you some just so you can, check it out, and maybe you could, show people whatever they
We
tap
can
in,
cross
bro.
collab. Yeah, we are working on finalizing. We have the artwork now. If you go to at Scumbag Charm on Instagram, we have a lot of different artwork, but we're getting ready to launch some graphic tees called Scumbag Charm, just
Okay,
different designs or whatever. So I definitely got to get to the land so we can chop it up,
nah, for
put some
sure,
shit
yeah, yeah,
together.
nah, for sure, yeah. We gonna lock some shit in for sure. Shit, even because like I really like I said, I told you I got a property out in Texas, but it's in Weatherford. I don't know how far that is from Houston.
I never even heard of Weatherford, but
Nah,
we could find that shit together.
yeah,
GPS
hell
will tell
yeah.
us exactly where. G, GPS will
Hell
tell us
yeah,
how to get
shit.
to
Nah,
that
we can
shit
lock
on
some shit in
peace.
because I do got to go down there for some business anyway. And really, I am trying to promote my shit down there too, bro. I was thinking about just expanding. I'm trying to expand really everywhere right now. Also, too, if you know anybody trying to fuck with the solar, bro, I'm doing solar out everywhere in every state right now.
You need to give us some realtors because realtors will be able to introduce you to homeowners and different
Yeah.
things and stuff like that. But send me some shit offline and put together a pitch deck, and then we can submit it over to them, and then go
Okay.
from
Yeah,
there.
for
I'm with
sure.
anything that come with getting money, because
Yeah, no,
my
for sure,
kids
bro.
can't eat without the work that I do.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Boom. Okay. So, any other artists and play the Renegade right now that's got anything dropping that you would like to shout out that some stuff
We
coming
are
out?
getting ready to start doing curated mixes. I just got the first mix 2 days ago, and then we're getting ready to put together a love mix with toxic love songs, and that we're gonna start creating a curated playlist on Spotify for KRXM Radio probably in the next coming months and things like that. So
Okay.
most of the songs I have written because of introducing my penmanship more so as an artist that way. But then once we get those up, then we are going to start accepting submissions and give artists an opportunity to be able to grow and earn royalties on KRXM radio and just kind of like
Okay.
expanding it, not so much into the radio station because I feel like radio is so oversaturated. Everybody's got a radio station. We want
Yeah.
to give artists opportunities to where they can take their music and actually earn some revenue from it. I think that that's the biggest thing. If an artist can see, even if it's $20 or a couple $100 or
Nah,
whatever,
for sure.
depending on how it's promoted,
Yeah.
it gives them the incentive to want to go because sometimes when you're trying to build that dream and you ain't getting no bread from it, it's
Yeah.
like you want to stop. And it's not that you're not good, but it's trying to figure out how to get into that 1 to 2 to 3%, of
Hmm.
success. Everybody's
Yeah.
not going to be a superstar, but there's still some successful
Not for sure.
people that are still operating in music and making some bread. It's just
A
about
lot.
getting in
Yeah.
those doors.
A lot of it is because right now these streaming services like DistroKid really aren't paying you that much royalties like that. You're not,
Right.
even though you're getting these views on YouTube, Spotify, or the streams on
They're
Spotify,
paying you
YouTube,
peanuts on the dollar.
they're just paying you pennies on it, bro. Like that's the thing. And it's like it's almost like I talked to a radio host the other day, YK Jelly Radio over there in New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
He was telling me basically it's better for a person to just go up out the trunk with it with the CDs again
It
because
definitely is. It definitely is. And that's why we're shooting short films with big energy media because that gives us the opportunity to shoot the film, place the music in it, and then when the distro goes up, the music goes up. Sound
yeah,
exchange copy
okay,
because as long as your music is ID3 tagged, then it picks it up on the scan and whatever, and you're able to get money from it. And when you're taking your own independent projects and putting your own independent music, it keeps the budget fluidly when as opposed to relying on these streaming services because they're not designed to get you rich. The way that people are really making money in the music industry is when they go on tour and selling their merch.
yeah,
And so
that's
they
true.
need platforms that are going to give them an audience to be able to do it.
Nah, for sure.
But if you can get the merch out like within these next few months, I love to put some on
Okay,
some of
for
these
sure, bro.
actors
Yeah,
in the Bold and the Busy series because once we get it finished and finalized, we're starting with Tubi and YouTube, and then once as we aggregate our numbers higher, we're going for the bigger networks. But imagine if your brand is on television, people are going and it's dope. People are going to be
oh
like,
yeah.
"Where can I get it from?"
Yeah, even Tubi is great because that's great exposure. I know a lot of people doing projects right now for Tubi and stuff like that, and they definitely have got a
Right.
larger audience off of it. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So do you have anything I could pull up on YouTube from any of the artists that you're trying to promote, or anything that I could just pull up so they could see what part of the
I want to
brand, anything?
promote, yeah, I want to promote Play the Renegade right now because he has an album releasing. So if you pull up our Instagram, we just put a snippet of a video, uh,
Okay.
maybe about 3 or 4 hours ago.
Okay.
I
Let
want to
me.
focus on him because he definitely needs those eyes and that exposure or whatever more so than myself.
Okay.
So if you
Yeah, I
go to our
talked to him
Instagram at
today.
KRXM Radio,
Yeah, I
that
talked to
would be
him
live.
today. He was saying he was gonna do an interview soon too and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to him. Um, okay, let me see. So you said go on IG. Let me see if it'll let me log in on my computer.
It should.
If not, I know for sure I could pull up his music on YouTube because I was seeing it earlier. That's how I put his on the.
Yeah, but I want to showcase the new music. I mean, we
Okay.
definitely like the old music or whatever, but the new music, he's really been, this project is a personal project for him, and he's really been putting a lot more into the editing and also just the creativity, of it. So if that's an opportunity that we can show, that'll be dope.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was gonna say, ain't no way you could just send me a clip of it and I could just and I download, I pull it up on here. It's just I don't know if it's gonna let me log into my Instagram on here. Could be acting weird on my computer.
Let me see. I can send you the Instagram link.
Yeah, okay, what I'll do, and then I'm gonna just screen record it and then put it up here and do it like
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
we're at 367. views right now, which is actually good. Uh,
We're gonna pull
all
that up
right,
right now.
there is the Instagram link
All right.
right there.
Yep, got it. Let me click on it. All right, let me see. Let's go right here. Screen record.
But that's pretty dope though, what you're doing for independent artists. Thank you
Yeah,
again. I
if
know
you
this has
know
been a long
anybody,
time in the making.
yeah,
This
if you
shit.
know any other, if you know any other artists that are trying to, get their story out, like I said, tell them to tap in, and we do it like
I
that.
definitely will.
All right, boom. Stop that screen recording. Let me just convert it real quick, and it'll be up here. Give me like two
That
seconds.
boy over there working. We definitely need to chop it up and see about you being a streamer and shit for KRXM. You got it.
Nah, hell yeah, bro, for sure. I fuck with that. Hell yeah. Let me see. Okay, my recordings. Anything else though that you got in the works? More movies? Anything else that you want to tell the fans real quick while I'm doing this? Just
We're
anything else?
focused on Bold and the Busy right now. We are doing. If you are in Houston, we've been doing mic drop videos as well too. We have E Money and Psycho Sid. We put theirs on probably about a week or so ago, and they've been doing really really well. So if you are in Houston, or you can get to Houston, and you are interested in doing a really dope, high cinematic mic drop video, we love to have you.
Okay, yeah, tap in if you in Houston. I do have some Houston partners. I'll tap in with them too as well. Tell them that you got
Yeah.
that going for sure.
And support this Play the Renegade album on the 27th. We need all the support that we can
Planet
get.
Renegade. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So let me just do this. Boom.
Bring him out his comfort zone and make him all the way uncomfortable. Flood his comments, flood his page. Follow KRXM Radio too, but follow Play the Renegade first. ELAAYTHA Renegade. I think that's how you spell it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen right now. They'll see it, and then I put after I play the video. You don't want me to play none of his old music off of YouTube?
Nah, we want to promote this new
Okay,
album.
okay, for sure.
Yeah, we want
I
to
got
promote
you.
this
Okay,
new visual right now.
for sure. Let me just go right here. It's gonna look like somebody else is joining the studio, but it's me on the phone type shit. I'm just adding the shit. Let me see. All right. Hold on real quick. All right. Should be pulling up any second now. Yep, there it goes. I'm about to get off this shit real quick. Bro. All right. Boom. Dude, what the hell? It's not on here yet. Hold on. Shit. That's the wrong file.
Uh, boo! The file's not playing.
I don't know what just happened with that. Here, let me see. Should have been already on there type shit. It was just loading on there like it acted like it added, but um yeah.
for the runner.
Nah, that ain't that. What the hell, bro?
We can add it later.
All right, I'm gonna add it later then. Shit.
But y'all be sure and check out Play the Renegade.
Play the Renegade for sure. Okay. Yeah. Let me just. Damn. This shit's weird as hell though. Just make sure that's even. Cause I got it right here up on my phone. I see it and shit. It's just. I don't know why I didn't add.
Sometimes it be like that, but we'll get it next time.
All right, for sure. Yeah, it's right here. Type shit. All right, for sure. That's what I'm gonna do then. That's what I'm gonna do. Save. All right. Okay. Boom. Let's see. All right. If anything, what it will do is because I don't want to keep joining this shit because I know the feedback. Um, what I'll
Yeah,
do
we can
is
just put it in on the ad, or whatever when you do the promo for it. We'll go from there.
okay. Yeah. What we'll do is I'm gonna add it right at the end before I end the stream type thing.
That's a bet. Man, I appreciate you for having me on.
Nah, for sure, bro. Like I said, shout out to KXRM Radio. Shout out to Play the Renegade. Definitely tap in with them if you're in Houston for that mic drop, as well as any other type of opportunities for artists like trying to, do auditions for different shows and all the different uh avenues that they have for you. They could try to help you out, man. So definitely tap in with them for sure, and be on the lookout for that. You said Earth Renegade, right? What was the album?
Play the Renegade. Yeah,
No,
you
no,
gotta
no, no.
follow. Yeah, you gotta follow his page to get the name of the album. At Play the Renegade.
Okay, yeah, go over there.
PLAYTHERENAGADE. Play the Renegade. Follow him. He got the name of the album and everything. I'm not gonna tell you if you really want to know. Follow him.
Okay, for
Follow
sure.
KRXM Radio. You can tap in from there.
Okay, boom, bro. Appreciate your time. Have a blessed rest of your night.
Man, thank you. Y'all have a good
Yep,
one.
for sure,
We
bro.
out.
Yep, we out. Here, yeah. All right, boom. This is what we gonna do real quick, man. We gonna add this shit. So we gonna get Play the Renegade this sound out, man. All right. Whoa. Whoa. All right, y'all. We gonna just do this, man. Like I said, bro. We gonna add this shit real quick. Add this shit real quick, man. Shout out to KXRM Radio, man, for pulling up, bro. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Definitely tap in with him if you're in Houston for that mic drop and different artist development stuff that he has planned, man. We're trying to play. Yep, we got it. Boom. Shout out to Play the Renegade. We're gonna play his music real quick and we're gonna be out of here, man.
That ass back, make it clap, make it jump back. Throw it back, make it clap, make it jump back.
Man, you seen it, man. I'm gonna play it one more time, man. Y'all seen it, man. Go follow, play the Renegade, man. Tap in. We're gonna be all
That
after
ass
this
back,
one.
make it clap, make it jump back. Throw it back, make it clap, make it jump back. Where them bad bitches at? Let me see you do it. Where them bad bitches at? Let me see you do it. Throw it back, make it clap, make it jump back. Throw it back, make it clap, make it jump back. Where them bad bitches at?
All right, man. We gone to the next one. Tap into that SG, the Trouble Man interview. Tuning in right now. We gone.